This one's for JuJuBee.
I decided to audition.
Zahara Benet.
Will get the top and be replaced by one of the eliminated three. My top 5 also.
All right, give a warm welcome to Morgan McMichaels, JuJuBee, and BeBe Zahara Benet. Welcome. It's been a while since all of you have been in Chicago. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm grateful I got booked again.
I just showed up for the free waters and donuts. I'm gonna try to get something in between these two whores. They talk so much.
Peter?
Hey, what's up? Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? I'm always so excited.
Unapproachable.
Are we gonna watch more, right? Are we starting it now, Morgan? We gonna starting now, girl?
Look at us. We on TV again, bitch.
Oh my God. We look amazing.
Yes.
Why do we look like two moms right now?
Quick line. You're the mom, and I'm the Asian ordered bride. And then there's the Queen of Cameroon.
BeBe, will you start us out with a rat-a-tee-tee-ta-ta? Proper.
Bitch, you gotta test the vocal. So what do you mean by starting up? What do you want me to do?
She wants you to go.
Oh, you like sing the whole thing?
No, I mean just whatever feels good to you.
Bitch, I get paid for that, bitch.
You're getting paid for it now, stupid.
Yeah, what do you think you're volunteering for this? What are you at the library reading to children?
Do you want to hear it?
No.
Let me channel my okay, don't be mad, bitch. I give you vocals. Okay, let's try this. 5. Everybody say 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I can get in the
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Rat-a-tee-tee-ta-ta. Yeah, bitch. Ooh la 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 la. Simple. Choco. You can take my bitch. Drag it up, roll it up, bring me more. It's I have to tell you guys, you know, Miss Kennedy and Shangela, they're trying to get me with that song. They're like, oh girl, I don't know, you should take the bridge. I said, bitch, I'll take the bridge. They're like, Shangela is like, oh, you know, if you want to, I can do the bridge. You can take the verse. I said, girl, I'll take the bridge. Watch. And then what you guys did, what they did not say is when we went and Adam was about to like record us and stuff. So you know all the girls are going there and doing their thing, and Adam is like, well, Shangela, you need to do the boo 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 boo. He's giving directions and all this stuff. And then when I went up there, bitch, when I took my moment and I did Adam was like, perfection. The bitches were like,
Girl, that sounds like a long lie.
But she won the challenge.
Morgan,
But did you win the lip sync?
Well, I will let the audience be the judge to that.
I thought you should. It was fabulous.
Thank you, RuPaul.
Morgan, when you were assigning the characters, was there any shade in there, or was that accidental with Trixie? What was the
actually, everybody else, I was only shady to BeBe. Actually, Shangela was like in my mouth, dude. She was like, hey, Octavia, can you give me Octavia?
I have to say,
we'll talk later. Shit talking, bitch. I just got.
Do you guys want to sit next to each other?
No. We'll hardly stand the smell of her. So back to your question, I assigned the roles because Shangela and Trixie told me they were both actors and they had done lines, so I wasn't trying to.
Yeah, I bet they have. Yeah.
Especially Trixie. But I assigned a role to this old bitch because she is kind of regal and stuffy.
Yeah.
That's what I like about her, though.
I don't think I'm stuffy. Do you guys think I'm stuffy?
Yes.
Bitch, you could teach a taxidermy class.
Oh, what is that? She's not talking about tuberculous.
It's a stuffed animals.
It's where they stuff dead animals.
It's a series of
look more
jokes.
entertaining.
Oh, that's what they call that.
But yeah, that bitch, I have not seen it, obviously not seen this. That black beige swarm was terrible.
I thought it was.
But bitch, I didn't hear. No, honestly, you were there. You know that my queen was not that bad. You sure?
Silent stories tell themselves.
Can I get another drink? Bring the bottle, put a nipple on.
When you really go to the description,
I gave
you
her
loved it.
Yeah, but I gave you the queen because I thought the queen was good for you because you could have really went crazy with it. And I thought, you know, old bitch.
Oh, never.
How long ago was season 1?
It was the year before our season, Morgan.
How would you know?
I was there. Look, I have a mole right
You were there longer than
I have
me.
a mole right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got a mole right there.
Yeah, right here.
I bet I got a mole right there.
That's herpes.
Can't catch it twice.
I know.
She already got herpes.
When is Tranica going to be on? What are you trying putting a tape in? We need a Chicago game.
Well, I have to say, the Vixen's supposed to be here a little bit later, but what? I'm just saying, for next season, are you guys excited for the Vixen?
But what about you? Everybody knows who you are from coast to coast, bitch. This bitch was sitting in the audience at Mickey's when I was hosting, and I walked by and I was like,
I had to do Hate Queen the next day, and Morgan came up to me and is like, "What do you want to drink?" I was like, I have to wake up at like 7 to. She's like, "I didn't ask you." I said, "What are you drinking? You're drinking. We're drinking." I did so many shots. When I'm telling you, I was fully like hungover. I smelled like a homeless person when I walked into Hate Queen. So thank you for that, Morgan.
yeah, no problem. But are you putting a tape in for season 11?
Well, if you read you're not allowed to say if you are or not.
Oh. Is that because you're trans? Oh, we're gonna be those people tonight, really? God, I thought it was in Chicago, not Boston.
I'm on Grindr, guys. If you want a snack later,
Can I see that actually?
gluten-free snack right here, guys.
Let's see, everyone's on their phone right now shutting their shit off. Let's see, I've been on Grindr.
You see that boy 143 feet away?
I sure do. He
Yeah.
said, that sounds great, bitch. But he's 848 miles away. What the fuck are you going to do with 848?
Taxes.
What
It's on
about,
Prime, honey.
what about this man?
Listen.
What happened?
Can you tell us who you were gonna pick to come back and to go?
Yes. Tell us.
Did you not just watch this?
Did I just say rakatita takatutu
Who is
or something
this?
like?
Do we know who this is? He's cute, bitch. I
Let us
want to know who he is. Dates 22. He's 31 feet away and he works here.
Let me see.
I just heard the noise go off. Let me
Show her.
Let me see.
I like this.
One of those.
Oh,
What's that
there's-
sound?
That's her. That's her. She don't work here.
Is that you?
It's in drag. That's him in drag.
Oh,
No!
no. That's a boner killer.
Detox. Oh,
Girl, how is that the shortest runway ever?
I hate those short runways. Tonight's episode is only an hour too.
Right, what's the point of having a runway if it's not going to be like an hour long? That's why I watch.
And you can't hear with the judges making the puns. I hate that.
They're so punny, aren't they?
No, waka.
We have to say, Mayhem.
Season 10, bitch. My best friend.
Get
Hello.
up here. You're gonna be up here in a couple weeks. Yeah.
And Detox from Amy.
Make some noise for Mayhem Miller. How are you? I'm good. I'm sober, but I'm good. Are you trying to fix that?
Here.
Well, I know you're the lady to talk to
Pass
about
that to
that.
her.
Can she have a number 1? Okay.
Here, Mayhem.
What do you drink?
Mayhem.
Huh?
Oh, do you want some champagne?
Fuck yeah.
And also,
Champagne is my campaign. Hey.
Also, I think it was so timely that we were literally talking about Morgan bringing me up on stage, or literally like calling me out at Mickey's, and then Detox walking in, and she was one of the people who was mad at Trixie online. All of that. She was the one who wrote. Literally, all of that happened right before we came back. Yet another dig.
Oh, that was you?
That was Detox. Detox, come up and tell your story.
It's really surprising.
Dr. Phil, get up here.
It's really surprising for Detox to say something like that because we all know her as being very nice and shy and quiet. But you didn't hear it from her, but here, I mean, oh yeah, oh shit.
Everybody get your phones out, record this shit, okay?
It's bright up here.
I'm so excited this club has more than one microphone. Mickey should take
Look, that was just the first with the flash on too. I appreciate that. Blocked. There's enough light up here. You don't need flash. Let's see this one right here. He's got it. So the whole yet another dig at WeHo thing, and Trixie and I have talked about this, is there was an evening when I was working at Mayhem Show May Day, the first Sunday of every month in Palm Springs at Toucan's Tiki Lounge.
Love that.
We were there. Mayhem was hosting. I was there performing. Morgan was there performing. Jules was there. There was a bunch of us there.
Yeah.
And Trixie had herself a table right in the front, and the whole time was just like this. So when she just said, "I like to hide in the drag shows," why you got a table right up front, right next to the stage, in the spotlight? First of all. So afterwards, she goes up and talks. Trixie's outside. Jules goes up and talks to her, and she's like, "Oh, it's so great to see you here. I would love to have you at our bar, Hamburger Mary's in Long Beach anytime you're around." She goes, "Yeah, I don't do this. I don't do this." And whether it was a joke to her or not, I don't do this.
The Vixen's here. Wait, the Vixen's here.
We all up in here tonight, motherfuckers.
Make out with her. Make out with her. Make out with her.
What we already had.
Oh.
Stay tuned.
Oh.
I know she was at Mickey's and made out with me too.
Oh.
I have also made out with a Vixen. Raise your hand.
Oh.
Raise your hand. Me too. Me too. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, so yeah, you had a bad experience, but you kind of patched it up. Things are better.
Yeah, we talked, and I just
Still don't like her.
Just to remind you guys, Trixie Michelle will be here next week for a viewing party.
Wow.
Bitch, I quacked on TV. I don't give a fuck. I already won. Like, I quacked on TV. Like, that's some fucking, like, Glenn Close, Fatal Attraction shit. I don't really care.
Did you,
Y'all alright?
oh my god, she still has a microphone. Jesus Christ.
Are you guys excited that Detox moved to Chicago?
My liver is already suffering, I'll tell you that. Yeah. So, I don't know, I guess we should say, Morgan, when you were asked to come back, I guess you knew the whole time. Did you get to go home and recollect yourself, or what? How did that
Bitch,
go?
they told me don't get on nothing. I had to stay indoors and do nothing.
So, but you got to go home and...
Well, they weren't putting me up in the hotel for that
Yeah,
amount of
sure.
time, bitch.
Yeah, because you live right down the
Well,
street.
no wonder, honey.
Did they,
No money.
is it true that they made you keep all of your drag
All of
there?
my stuff was kept at the
Yeah.
oh,
So you
studio,
basically
yeah.
only used what you already had brought.
Yeah, I just took my toothbrush and
Yeah. Draws. Yeah.
it's lonely in that hotel.
Did you really bring a sex toy to the hotel?
Of course I did, bitch. It's a little butthole with a hole.
Oh, I love
So
that.
much fun.
It's a tanga egg. It's very discreet.
Yeah.
Did you bring any sex toys to the hotel, BeBe?
Oh no, babe, I'm a lady.
Not a lady.
I don't do that.
So, what did you guys think of BeBe's The Queen? I thought you did a great job.
To be honest with you, I was very excited to do, because remember in season 1 we didn't get to do this challenge. So that's what I loved about All Stars 3, was just that I got to do these things that we never really did in season 1. So it was exciting. Now I can call myself an actress on it.
Now, what did you think about Trixie's fake tears when Nancy Pelosi walked in. She wiped her eye. I love Trixie, but let's call a spade a
All
spade.
this bitch does is talk shit.
I don't talk shit, I talk truth, and sometimes
Get that
the truth
finger out
is
of my
shitty.
face.
I don't talk shit, I talk truth, and sometimes the truth is shitty, bitch. Figure it out. Everything I said is true, and I don't give a fuck. Just wait. Just wait. You think I'm bad? Season 10 is about to be real rude. These two, and I've met a couple of the other girls. I met Calorie Kardashian, rude.
Why?
Aquaria, rude and ugly. I'm just kidding. She's skinnier than me, so I hate her.
Who are you rooting for in season 10?
RuPaul. Team motherfucking Mayhem Miller, bitch!
Is there anyone who...
Bitch, you're in Vixen's house.
Oy vey! Alright, well, oh, we have some shots. These two don't drink, so here, raise your glasses. Here we go.
I don't either. I don't drink.
Alright, cheers.
Should we do a toast to all of our sisters in the house? Just drag queens in general.
Drag queens!
That do change the face of how the gay community is viewed and how we vote and how we just are fucking fantastic and go shopping at Gucci and get dicks in Australia and what do you do? Oh, Aquafina.
Cheers! Cheers, ladies.
Ooh, that water is so good, y'all.
How long have you been sober?
It'll be. I'm 5 days away from being
Are you gonna do it?
sober and clean for 9 months.
Congratulations.
I go to meetings, I pray and shit. Can you believe that?
I've been sober for 9 seconds.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and Morgan, how long have you been grappling with addiction?
Mayhem, how long have we known each other? You know, when I met Mayhem, I had never had a drink.
What?
I never smoked.
How old were you when you had your
Not
first
even
drink?
joking.
How old were you when you had your first drink?
Like, hard liquor, I'm from the UK, so beer was always a thing for me. But my first hard liquor was with this old bitch.
How old?
Like, that was the night we cracked that one.
I'm not gonna get the
open.
answer.
I'm drunk as shit right now.
How old were you?
How old am I now?
Drunk, are you?
How old
She
was I
drinks
then?
now, so we can settle that. She drinks now. Never mind.
Hey Siri, how do you Morgan McMichaels?
What did she say?
She said, "Did you accidentally summon
Let me
me?"
see this. Shut up, you bitch. Kill you later.
Her name is Hey Siri.
You have to unlock it with your
Oh
little
god,
finger.
here we go. So, BeBe, how you feeling over here? How you feeling?
Are you still here?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Morgan,
Yes, Baba.
exactly.
But why every time did you? I have a question. Why every time you said yes, mother, you looked?
Oh, bitch, because like, you know,
Yes,
oh yeah, because you have to give face, honey.
face, beauty, face, every day.
No, are you liking the episode, sis?
No. In the bottom. Not liking it so much. The first part was great. Now,
Not so much.
did it answer you, you dick?
Yeah, did it?
Are you still on Grindr?
I'm on
She's back on
Grindr.
So how many people think I'm the mole?
What?
Huh?
Said how many people think I'm still the mole?
Well, I was mentioning it earlier because I have a mole here and a mole there, but I'm like,
So she's the mole of the show. Blessed be.
What does that mean? Oh my god, we have Shangela on FaceTime! Everyone say Shangela.
Angela, how are you? So where are you? Are you driving in a car right now?
Yeah, I'm on my way to an audition.
working. Always a working girl. All right. Well, we're here. We're about to do our.
Hey, bitch.
Oh yeah.
They're not even talking. She's from All Stars 1. Nobody even cares. Just like they don't care about season 1 of Drag Race.
All right. So here, can I have the Vixen and Mayhem come up here with me, please? Just real quick. Just come up. I'm not gonna ask you any questions. I'm not gonna do anything. I don't know.
Say bon.
I don't know if you guys saw, but the brand new trailer for season 10 came up, so we're gonna play that now. Make some noise for our girls. Hit it.
In a world full of nines, be intense. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10 is here. Can you believe it's been a decade of Drag Race? Season 10, and we start with a bam. These 14 new queens are all 10, but who will be number 1? This season, our mission is simple: to take over the motherfucking world. Season 10, let's turn it up a notch. To the one and only Christina Aguilera. Set the bar very, very high.
She looks better than most women who work in high fashion.
I really picked this up.
I think you look awesome. You're swanging out. And I really appreciate that.
The things that you constructed a masterpiece. This is your time.
I am America's Next Drag Superstar. Girl,
RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10 premieres Thursday, March 22nd at 8, only on VH1.
All right, and for the premiere of season 10, it's going to be me, Adore Delano, and Layla McQueen. Also, we're just announcing the Vixen's going to be here too. Did you guys see the lineup of guest judges? It's crazy. Fucking Ashanti.
So you noticed at XYZ last week I did Ashanti?
Ashanti, nice.
Always bearing the Easter egg. Who else? Stephen Colbert, Andy Cohen, Padma Lakshmi, Abby, Kumal from, Big Sick. Abby and Alana from Broad City. Who else? Christina, who? Shania fucking Twain. Lena Dunham for some reason, I don't know.
I don't like any of those people except Shania Twain. They should have had fucking Detox on there. Be like, your outfits are ugly. I wear Mugler. I wear Gucci. I'm wasted as shit, bitch, and I don't give a fuck. Let's go smoke a cigarette.
So Morgan,
Who wants to come smoke with me on the patio?
wait, we have to do the thing. Okay. Morgan, will you tell us, you just went home for the second time. No, I'm not reading. I'm just saying, take us back to this moment. What were you thinking when this was going on? And did you think going into
I knew I was going home.
You knew it? Okay.
Because Shangela avoided me the whole time after she was in the top.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't even look at me. I was like, oh, bye, girl.
Yeah.
But it's cool because, you know what? Like I said, and I say from the beginning, I would have sent the strongest bitch home. Because I want $100,000.
Yeah.
I'm not a fool. And if anybody in here says they don't want $100,000, you're a fool. Because you know what? It's a competition. We're all still sisters. We have conversations without the fans knowing what's up. And we're all still friends. That's what we do.
I'm not included in this.
Well, you were an all-star.
She doesn't want to be your friend. She doesn't want to be your friend.
I knew I was going home, but I also knew I didn't work my ass off like all the other girls. So it was the fairest thing for Shangela to do. I wouldn't have done that shit. I would have been like,
Who would you have sent home?
wait, out of the bottom? Shangela. Bitch. Out of the bottom 3, I would have sent BeBe home. And as much as I love her, she's the strongest competitor to me. Because she has already won a crown. She's been consistently fantastic every episode. She is a hard bitch to beat. That's why I would have sent you home. Not anything out of but love for you, but you're a strong motherfucker.
Morgan, you know what I like about you? You remind me of like 10 years ago when I used to watch reality TV and really enjoy it before anyone really was like, I want to do what the fans think I want to do. Back when I used to watch like Rock of Love when they were like, I don't give a fuck her! here's my titties, my fucking pussy's out, like, kiss my ass, fuck you, fuck you. That was old school reality TV. Now I feel like we're like, you know, we're kind of catering to the fans. There's 12-year-olds watching. I have the white
I
New
am
York.
the white New York.
I have to say, you know, I do appreciate that. You're like, it is what it is, kiss my ass,
And
we'll
as
make
much
it
as
TV
I
here.
do love and appreciate everyone that has come here to see me or meet me
Yeah.
and take pictures, I love the people that support me. But at the end of the day, unless you feed me, fuck me, or finance me, I don't give a shit what you think about me. Because baby, the rent is the same price at the end of the day. So if you think I'm vile, disgusting, low brow, trashy, I'm friends with Detox and Mayhem. Hi.
Morgan, put on first four.
I
Morgan,
have
put
a
on first four.
dick. I'm a dude, don't care. Can we just
But can I just add to Morgan? Can I just add? Can I say something?
Yeah.
You know? No. And I think, listen, I think what people do not know and understand is that she is a beautiful soul. You know, like she sits here and she says, "Oh, I mean, we've talked very closely, we've hung out very closely," and I'm of course not saying this because you're here. You know, I'm not trying to give the pageant answer, but it's true. You're a beautiful soul, and she could say yes. She doesn't care what you think about her and stuff, which is probably true. But it doesn't mean that you need to say those things, you know, because what we do is simply entertainment. We come here, we put these heels and makeup to entertain every single one of you. Even the worst drag entertainer has put so much effort. So if there's somebody that you don't get, thank you. No.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Guys, it's very important I say this because I know we kiki a lot and you know people can say, oh yeah, but it's very important because that we work so much to just make you guys feel so good. That is what our gift in this world is. And so it's okay that one of us is not your cup of tea. You can vote or you can like who you like. But guess what? If you don't have anything good to say, don't say. Just go to go to the person, you see, the person that you love, go show them that love. Buy them that meet and greet tickets, you know, go there and just show them how you love them. And that is very important, people, because every time, and that goes even to season 10, because now the generation has changed from season 1 all the way now. Everybody feels so entitled. If they don't like somebody, they have to go and they have to bully.
And make sure you wipe from front to back.
Yeah. So please just show some love to the girls, okay, people? It's okay. Show some love. Show some love.
Yeah, you can say that.
Going for a second.
Hold on. Everybody follow me on Twitter. It's at JuJuBee Boston. My Instagram is JuJuBee Online. You can search JuJuBee on Facebook. Snapchat me, send me dick pics on Grindr.
Oh, me too. Do me too.
You did.
Canada, I hear you're sitting on a secret. Very large secret. But you know, did you guys love that commercial for season 10? Yeah! I've known Mayhem for a long time and she has 10 inches. She's like the size of the microphone.
This is really fucking disgusting.
What did you take?
Oh, it's to ask questions. We're gonna do the Q&A shortly.
Are we really gonna do this, you two? Would you like to start this game?
Before we start out, RuPaul made some controversial comments this week. Would anyone like to weigh in on their opinion on that?
Nope. No. Actually, yes.
Okay. Oh god, here we go.
So,
Are you sure?
Mayhem and Detox can both attest. For years, the best friend of RuPaul was a lady named Miss Kiwi. And Miss Kiwi was a transsexual entertainer. And every Tuesday, she would come to the show in Hollywood and support all the girls. But she was there for Kiwi. All of RuPaul's first videos with any girls, they were all transsexuals. Oh, but can you say that now? I don't want to offend anybody. Because, you know, if people get offended by saying, But Ru is not transphobic. I have read a lot of interviews by that reporter, because I read The Guardian, and every time he interviews someone, he turns that interview into a context of negativity, and it becomes an issue. He just interviewed Billy Corrigan from the Smashing Pumpkins, and now he's a Nazi. like he's looking to garner traffic to his articles and to his page because he says RuPaul doesn't like trans and Billy Corrigan doesn't like anybody but except the KKK.
So you think that it was a gotcha situation with
Yes,
Ru?
because yes, and that has
Ru
but that
has been
has
avoiding that question.
But
for
that
10
has been her
years.
mantra for a long time. That drag was supposed to be, you know, the boys' club breaking the rules, but it's changed. She had Peppermint on there for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Peppermint is a transsexual. You know what? Jiggly and the amazing, what's her name? Sony. Oh yes. Her name is Kylie now. But you know, Monica Beverly Hills, Jiggly Caliente, all of our trans sisters that have been on Drag Race. You know, it's amazing to me that in their audition tapes, they know.
Yeah.
But people like to jump on a bandwagon, and it might be I love my trans brothers and sisters, and I will kill a bitch if they step to them. I don't give a shit. But let's be real. RuPaul wants her show to be amazing. She includes everybody.
Yeah.
And you know what? Peppermint was on there. So let's see who's going to be on there on season 10. If any of you bitches want to come out as cons. I said Mayhem too! I said she'd make a lovely white woman of America.
Wait, Detox, you have an opinion. What is it?
I wanted to, yes, I don't believe that Ru is transphobic. However, I feel the way that he handled the backlash was immature and not proper. Like the whole, with the posts, the cryptic posts on Instagram about athletes taking drugs to help their, I don't know what the whole thing is, but that was like, I was like, now you're just stirring the pot and feeding the flames. I understand that you're probably upset that people are misjudging you this way, but there's a way to handle that. And also, for years I've been saying, yes, it's great that there's trans people that come out during the show, after the show is done. It would be beautiful to see a trans woman be openly trans going on to the show. Because to me, I wouldn't be doing drag if I weren't for trans people. That's the kind of drag that I grew up with in Florida.
But wasn't Peppermint openly trans?
She wasn't. And she was hiding, and she talked about it on the show. She said, I thought I had to hide this the whole time. I have been dealing with my transition, but she was masculinizing herself in order to fit the guidelines of what she thought the show had to do. So it would be a beautiful thing and a step in the right direction to show that there is openness in the program, to have somebody who is living their life in their truth and have an actual any kind of trans competitor, a trans male competitor, somebody who's like, because there's plenty of trans men out there who do drag as well. There's all kinds of options out there for them to say, look, we're inclusive of the entire community that I feel like they've been sleeping on for the past 10 years. So hopefully, I don't think there's anything in season 10, but hopefully season 11, they close their casting very soon.
But you know, my question is, and I'm just playing devil's advocate, but
No,
you know,
absolutely.
we've been friends for a long time. We as a community,
Thank you, Morgan McMichael!
bitch! We as a community are ready to see a drag king, a trans woman. But on VH1, do you think that America would accept someone?
I totally
and
get
just
that.
lowest common denominator. They see us in our skivvies,
Right.
up on the gig, you know, with the microphone taped to our chest. How would you think they would, general America would feel to a girl? Yes,
But they're paying the bills at VH1, and that's all I'm saying. I'm not siding with them, but they're paying VH1's bill, and that's the issue.
But that is the issue.
That is the issue,
I think
and
that
I'm not siding with them, but I'm just saying the money
I
talks.
personally think that Ru is slowly edging the world into. I know it's so heavy, but it's true.
I love
and I
this.
think she's edging it in slowly. You can't just throw a bitch who is so beautiful, like, you know, you know what I'm saying.
Can you not?
You can't throw a bitch on there that is so stunning, has the most beautiful breasts, but she's wearing whitey tighties and has a 10-inch dick. Middle America is not gonna. Bitch, I saw that shit earlier.
Vixen, what do you think?
I seen it. It filled me up.
Oh,
you
please.
filled me up.
Fix it, what do you think?
I was just gonna say, like, we saw today in the episode how Ru encouraged everybody to go speak to their counselor or whatever. I think it applies in this situation too. If you, as audience members, want to see a change, it is as much as it is up to us, it is up to you guys to make noise and make it be known that we are ready for change. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we're in situations where we can't say this and we can't say that, but you guys have all the
But
freedom
yes,
you
you
have all the power.
can. You can say whatever the fuck you want, whether people like it or not. We're in a position to say whatever.
That's not true.
But what I want to do is encourage the audience in Chicago especially, and anybody who has a voter registration card, to make your voice heard in every situation.
Well, we know the people in Chicago are the loudest motherfuckers. Because you know what? All right, you're the people that got Obama in the office, baby. Because Chicago became loud as fuck, and everybody was watching that shit. I wish he was still our president.
I feel. What do you think, JuJuBee? You've been very
About
quiet.
what? What do I think about
Nothing,
what?
girl. Nothing.
About the trends
Yeah.
idea? Okay, well, one of my biggest mentors is a trans woman, right? And she still performs in drag. And I feel like perhaps what RuPaul was trying to say was the show RuPaul's Drag Race is based off of RuPaul's own personal experiences. And maybe the misconstruing of what he said turned it into this whole ordeal. But I'm glad that we're talking about this now because it's an important thing for us.
Yeah.
Our community is so vast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And as far as us competing with each other and performing against each other, there's space everywhere for all of us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I personally think that everybody should just compete. I don't give a shit. If you're better than me, take it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like in the grand scheme of things, RuPaul is not our villain, right? RuPaul is not our villain. He has said some wrong things recently. He fucked up. He did fuck up. But he's not our villain. It's like having a car for 10 years and the radiator goes out and you're like, oh, I'm throwing the car away, fuck you. Like, don't completely disregard RuPaul. But RuPaul has taken us a long way. But RuPaul also is a 10-year-old car who needs a little maintenance.
Right, but the problem is with our community especially, we are so quick to make someone a villain, and when they do apologize, it's a fake apology. It's not real. She just did it because she had to. I don't know her like that, dude. Does anybody know her like that? She apologized because she
I'll text her and ask her.
Yeah.
Hey, girl. Hold on.
But you know what? We do drag for fun, and that's what it's fucking supposed to be. But we also have a message, because at the end of the day, anybody in this building that gets sick, Vixen will be the first bitch to do a fucking benefit show for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, not anymore.
Not after the
You
announcement,
changed so
bitch.
much.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change gears a little bit, and we're gonna maybe stop being mad about RuPaul, okay, for a second. All right, we're gonna do the Q&A. How's that sound? All right, let's keep it moving. We're gonna do the Q&A, and then we're gonna play a game of Never Have I Ever. BeBe, are you still here?
I'm here.
Excellent. All right, this question is. This question is for BeBe from Tom from Chicago. Now that filming is, you have horrible penmanship. You're a real piece of shit. Now that filming is done, who did you pick to eliminate? Okay. BeBe, answer the question. I want to know.
If everybody has $20 for BeBe in this building, she will tell you who the fuck she sent home.
Just like I said in the show, I mentioned I was gonna go in the grave with it, and I'm a lady of my word, so.
But can you at least tell us who you would have kept? One of the two. You can tell us who you sent home or who you kept. These people came to see you.
And I love you all. I really love you all, and I thank you so much for your support. But like I said, I'm taking it to my grave.
All right.
No, but just watch the show. Watch the show, you find out. Watch the show. Watch the show.
We have a question from Mayhem Miller from Riverside, California. This question is for JuJuBee. Boneless or traditional wings?
Well, you don't have to suck on a bone.
That's what the flavor is.
But when in drags, it has to be boneless, so you could just ranch dressing with anything in there. Yes. Thank you, Mayhem.
All right.
Amazon Prime.
This is from Amanda from Chicago for BeBe also. Oh, the question is, are you a mole or not?
Dang.
I love that question because when that fan theory came up, I was like,
Guys, you guys really don't want me to compete in the show, do you? Am I a mole? Well, just watch the show.
alright, so that's a yes, okay.
Brilliant. I bet you the producers are like, fuck.
I know that Detox said the producer's like, God damn it, you should have thought of that. Alright, this is from Paige for Morgan. Morgan, which All-Stars 3 challenge that you missed do you wish that you could have competed in?
Snatch game.
Yeah. What was your snatch game, Joe Collins?
Yeah, because my snatch game on season 2 was fucking epically wrong. And I was like, you know, it was so bad, bitch.
What was-
You have lost your fucking mind.
What was it?
I was pink. Yeah, it was fucking rotten. But I was gonna do Joan Collins from Dynasty this time. Yeah. Because I'm an old bitch, so you know.
And you said for the Divas challenge that your diva was
Lana Del Rey.
Del Rey. Were you shook when they didn't give you pink, or at least?
Well, I'm glad they didn't give me. Oh, wait.
Wait, go ahead.
Who is he?
Oh,
Star Wars?
that they wouldn't even know that.
Star Wars, that's Dynasty.
No, that's Dynasty. They would not know that.
So they gave me Lana Del Rey, but you know when I posted my picture on, because any episode that I'd missed, I posted what I would have done. Of like the outfits that I had made, because the bitch spends a lot of money on All Stars. So someone was going to see my Lana Del Rey. And all the young kids were like, yeah, she's such a diva. I'm like, no. No, I was born in the 80s, she's not. Why didn't they give me Patti LaBelle?
Well, I can think of one reason. Alright.
Y'all hear this white noise?
Patti LaBelle, you can execute Patti LaBelle.
Oh, this white noise.
She has energy. Did you see white noise?
White noise.
Shut up, bitch.
Alright, this is from Joshua from Chicago for everyone. What queen did you want to see on All Stars 3 who was not cast?
On China!
On China. I agree with that. I agree.
Mariah Balenciaga. Pig patch. Pork chop.
Stacey Lane fucking Matthews.
Down to words. Like, there's over 100 of us.
Yeah,
Now
so
there's
many
even
of
more.
JuJuBee,
My phone is fucked up.
if they asked you to do All Stars 4, like if they started to bring queens back, would you do All Stars 4?
Here's my theory on being on television, okay? Being on a TV show is like owning houses. You want to own as many houses as possible. Television is real estate. The more real estate you have, the more money you gain. So yes.
So they're like, come on, they're like, we want you to go on Botched. What's your answer?
Yes.
Alright, we have a spot for you on Hoarders. Will you show us your dirty house?
I'm already there.
Alright! I'm throwing McDonald's wrappers. I got dead cats everywhere.
She's going to be on the upcoming season of To Catch a Predator.
Ooh. The upcoming season. Alright, let's see. This is from Raju from Chicago, from Morgan McMichaels. Who was your Snatch Game pick? We already answered that. Anyways, moving on. Let's see.
Detox.
It was Detox. Kiki from Chicago. This is for BeBe. How did it feel coming back to Drag Race after so long and being a winner? Yeah, take us through that. Especially because the first season was, I'm just going to go ahead and say it, it was kind of janky.
Boring.
It was a little janky.
Janky in what sense, baby?
Huh?
Janky in what sense?
If this is going to be a
No, it was just like, it was getting started. It was, you
Can I
know.
interrupt you? Okay, if this is going to be a 35-minute
That's gonna be a long
can I
ass
go
talk.
smoke?
Yeah, can we take a break before she answers?
Because she's going to do the first half in Afrikaans and then the second half in English.
It's going to be racist.
Afrikaans is a language based, so I'm going to twist it.
How did it feel coming back?
Yeah.
It was amazing. It really was amazing. I think that what I loved was how everything has changed. These bitches have money now, honey.
Yeah.
You know, they have money, they have large sets and beautiful runways, and the only thing I was very excited about was you could see my face on HD, honey. So you could see how I look exactly, honey. So it was really cool. I loved it, and I just loved the fact that I was able to go through the adventure again with all the new blood. I'm not old, but it's new blood that was in the room. So
Does anyone remember the original Untucked was called Under the Hood?
it was under the hood, and you know,
I never knew that.
yes, it was.
I never knew that.
It was only
Yeah.
on Logo online.
Yeah.
And it was like Chanel and
Who?
But
BeBe next to like folding tables.
I
like-
know. Can I ask a question though? If you are an OG from the show, just raise your hand. Are these the OGs? Yeah. People, can you just make some noise for all the OGs in the house? And it's because of them that we have a show right now. Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you so much for your service. Yeah.
Bitch, I'm not retired, honey. Oh, she's still pressing on.
All right, we're gonna do another Q&A, and then we're gonna play a game of Never Have I Ever. Okay, this is from Paige for everyone. If you could design a maxi runway challenge for Drag Race, what would it be? Oh, that's a complicated question. A maxi challenge, a runway challenge. What would your ideal maxi challenge be?
United Nations.
What?
If you
Like,
could-
what are they doing?
The question is, if you could design a runway or maxi challenge,
maxi challenge.
what would your ideal be? What would you sweep? What would you kill? What would you?
What would you kill?
Yeah, like what would you do good at? Or what? I don't know. If you could
Yeah, what would you be your?
If you're designing it, you would want to do a good job, right?
Right, like basically what she's talking about at the ball.
Bitch, my challenge should be going home twice.
Yeah.
And how to do that the best.
Yes.
Because I did it. But you know what? This is my.
So yours is an elimination challenge.
Yeah, but you know what?
Got it.
There's only 3 drag queens on the history of Drag Race that have went home 3 times. It's me, Shangela, and Trixie.
Love that.
We're part of the three bitch elimination.
Wait, Trixie only went home twice.
No. Wait.
It's that Wendy Williams gift where she has the, you know what I'm talking about?
She got on, she went home, she came back, she went home. Ooh, that's not 3, that's 2. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm a drag queen, I don't know how to count.
Have another one, Morgan.
Fine.
It's okay.
Can we talk about my favorite part of this
Yes,
season?
let's talk about
Yeah,
JuJuBee.
what about me?
What about JuJuBee?
My favorite part of this whole season was when Milk was crying and she went, "What?" That was my favorite part of the whole season. What?
Did you guys think Milk was an asshole?
Morgan, did you think that Milk was an asshole while you were there, or do you think?
I actually saw Milk's asshole when I was there, and I don't care what Milk does. She could punch a hole in my fucking side of my head. I've seen that dick. It's nice. This is really good. It's very milky.
So your opinion is you don't care, you would fuck Milk. Okay.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, we are now going to play. This is our final game of the night. We're going to play Never Have I Ever. Make some noise. All right. Also, tomorrow night, the girls will be doing a meet and greet at 10 p.m.
I'll be on the patio doing that shit in a minute.
After that, performances start around 11, and they'll be going all night. Okay.
Are you working tomorrow?
I'm not, but I'll be here.
Who is hosting the show?
There's no host. They just pass the microphone off between you, and you're in a blackout, just trying really hard to like make it work.
What happened to the what's her name? Frida Lay?
Oh, Detox said she'll come host for $30.
Do you want to come? She's like, I'll come host for some drink tickets. I used to do it at Food Bar. We all do. Bitch, the problem is I'm still doing it. I'm still doing it for drink tickets.
You're wearing a corset? Oh.
This is such a mess. I'm loving it. This is one of my favorite viewing parties, I have to say. With our front row, and they're sober.
They're not so
the
sober.
drunkest one.
No, they're not. They're not sober. They're just not there yet.
Oh, can I get another drink? Oh, you're holding the thing.
They
All
keep-
right, let's play Never Have I Ever. I am going to ask the question, and you guys are going to tell me if you have yes, ever done it, or nope, never done it. Okay, never have I ever had sex in drag. That's a nope.
I used to be a prostitute.
Were you really?
Yeah, but I'm a Christian.
Bitch,
so
I had to pay for a
no.
whole bunch of school books, baby. That's how I put myself through school. So yes, I was a hooker once.
Work is work.
No. Never. Have you
Wait,
ever?
you've never? I never have. No, but I
BeBe.
support Juju on her.
Every
her-
Asian drag queen has had sex in drag. And I was into it. I knew I was a fetish. I was into it.
No, it
Wait,
was.
what'd you say?
She's a liar. She has fucked plenty in drag. Bitch, the fun. Remember that one time? Oh. Are we gonna do this? Wait. Are we gonna do this? Do you guys remember me and her show on fucking Hey Queen? So me and this bitch would tell each other secrets until she got mad that the secrets were coming out. And we had to cancel the show. But no, bitch, I'll put it out there right now. Let's do it.
Get your phones out. Get your phones out. Get your phones out.
Look here, okay, I'm gonna take you guys a quick story because this is not about me. I'll be back soon when my season airs. And I will come here for free until March 22nd and shit. But look, so we used to go to this. Oh fuck, I almost said the wrong word. We used to go to this transgender bar back in the day. Tranny bar. You remember Peanuts? And we used to go and there were admirers that would go there and give the girls money for attention. And Morgan McMichaels is such a good friend of mine, my best friend for many of years. It's been like 20 years of me and this bitch being friends. She is so nice. She got a free Louis Vuitton luggage set for me for being beautiful and drag for sexual favors for a man. But I didn't do sexual favors because he bought it to the hotel that he bought for me. And it was fake. No, it was not fake. It was fake. Wait, how you give me fake fucking Louis? Our whole friendship was built upon that luggage. What the fuck? No, actually it was real. But I didn't have sex with her because me and Blake, you remember Blake? It was a bitch. What do you know about Louis? Oh, you ain't nothing but a Christian Dior whore. But do you really want to talk about who's had sex in drag? Because we can talk about it. I'm gonna go get me a cocktail. No, we got another one. We can talk about it because I got receipts like a motherfucker for you and you. I got receipts for everybody. I'm not ashamed. Hell yeah, I done pit on a wig that has some sex. Because you know what? I look good both ways. How about that? But my real thing is, man, do you remember when Detox raped you with a black dildo?
Alright, this is.
I have videos.
Alright, everyone sit down and shut the hell up. Go home. No, fuck off.
Time out for you.
Alright, we've taken a moment. Okay, get the hell out of here. Alright, let's continue the game before we get fully problematic and I get tweets about it. Okay. This one's easy. Never have I ever had work done. Mine's a yes.
Wait. I've never had work done, so what do I say? Yes or no?
I believe that would be a no.
Never have I ever had work done. Yes, I have never had work done. Like,
Just yes, have you had work done?
no.
Like a chicken.
I've never had work done. I'll let you know.
You haven't had anything? Not even Botox? I haven't had anything?
Honey, yellow mellows.
Yellow. It's true.
Bitch, one more thing.
You haven't had anything at all? That's awesome.
Black don't crack.
Bitch,
And the two white girls are like, bitch, I'm fucking...
one more facelift, I'll be able to blink my lips.
Yeah, I'm trying to have the skin under my fucking...
All of it. Get rid of it.
All gone.
You know what? You know why? Because white people don't age so well because we have a lot to answer for.
Shea Coulee said, white people age... She said white people age like bananas. White people age like bananas.
And God has given us, that's our punishment.
It's like anti-reparation.
Yeah.
Okay,
We fucked up some people, God fucked us up.
Alright, we're gonna speed this up a little. Never have I ever fallen on stage. Yes. No?
I'm about to when I walk down these stairs.
You've never fallen on stage?
I'm just warning you all.
Have you seen me perform? I don't do shit to fall, baby.
What's your favorite number to perform? Jennifer Hudson, what song?
Spotlight is my favorite.
Spotlight?
This is the messiest fucking viewing party in history.
And they're sober, that's the problem.
That's what I love.
Tester, let me see your tokens. I don't believe it.
Morgan, tell us about how you fell on stage.
Mayhem and I were doing a night, and it was Madonna night at a club called Oasis, and I was doing die another day. And someone dunked my head into the tank of water. My wig fell off, and then he lifted me up and dropped me, and I fell about 12 feet off the stage. Over the rail, bitch. Yeah, thank God I had insurance at the time. I don't have it anymore, but I had it at the time.
Thank you for sharing your story.
Yeah, you're welcome. Can we go now?
They honestly, they tell me to keep this going like for a little bit.
No.
Can we do another 5 minutes? Is
Yeah, I'd
that
love
okay?
a cigarette.
I'll do whatever you guys want me to do.
Who wants to go smoke with me on the patio and ask questions? 2 of you, great. That's gonna be real quick. So, fuck yeah, he's very handsome.
All right, we'll do 3 more. How's that? Okay. Never have I ever fucked a fan. No. Oh wow.
I'm not Detox.
So if someone presented themselves to you as a fan, that's automatically.
That's kind of like the boner killer for me. But I have a partner almost for 5 years, and he never knew about Drag Race and doesn't give a fuck about it either. But he does do hair for all of those bitches.
So he does give a fuck about.
But no, he gives a fuck about money. But I'm not trying to fuck with no fan, bitch. Like, we can be fan bam, but you can't pound cheeks. You can't
Wow,
get cakes.
I wouldn't want to fuck someone who said that either. Yeah.
Keeping cakes. You can't pound cheeks.
Well, I'm down for a 69 tonight, guys.
Oh, she wants a sailor at every port. Yeah.
No, I really just want to.
I want you to dislike me. I want you to kind of be like, I hated you on Drag Race, but like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What about you?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
I know you're a
Maybe
Christian.
you've never fucked a fan.
Never hooked up. Have you ever hooked up?
You're a
ever?
Christian. You are such a Christian.
She's the queen, God.
I love you, mama.
All right, let's do some more. Never have I ever personally angered RuPaul. Yes. Nope. All
I
right.
laughed at that bitch.
What did you laughed at her when?
When she put me in the bottom on season 2, she was like, "You're in the bottom." I was like, "Ha ha! No ma'am." And then realized that was a fucking mistake. Because I was like, I was just nervous. But what really happened was Raven, when I landed in the bottom 2, she was safe in the back. And Raven was like, bitch, you in the bottom. And I turned around to Raven and she was like, because we're shady friends like that. Because we are shady like that. So when she said that, I started laughing and Raven was like, why are you laughing? But I wasn't trying to throw Raven under the bus because sisters don't do that. Sisters. Well, not like that though. Not like I'm gonna get you kicked off instead of me. Okay.
Well, okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm drunk.
Yeah, we'll get you a bottle of water. That's cool.
Roscoe!
I feel
Fuck
like
you and your water.
I feel like that wraps us up for tonight. Yeah. All right, thank you to everyone for coming out. My name is Trent Rex. Make some noise for BeBe Zahara Benet, JuJuBee, and Morgan McMichael.